This video is all about Microsoft Access. It is selected for learning how to create and manage a database. It is very popular worldwide and it's most suitable for beginners to learn how to develop and manage database. It's already installed on many computers when purchased, and it's easily available to purchase Access when you need it. The Access window is basically located near at the top. Over here we have the ribbon. The Access ribbon located near the top of the Access window is Control Center in Access. The ribbon provides easy way to perform tasks while creating database objects. Over here, we have different options and commands that we can use. There is a row of ribbon tabs with headings such as File, Home, Create, External Data, Database, Fields, and Table. All these are the ribbon tabs. These different tabs are used, and you can select any option or command from here on your requirement. Clicking on each tab presents you with its own individual ribbon with its own particular icon. Each icon on a ribbon is contained with a suitable group of icons that perform similar tasks. For example, to display Create tab, click Create on ribbon. The Create tab has groups of tables, forms, reports, and the other options. Over here, the Create tab is here. You click on it, see there are multiple options over there, and you can easily select the option by yourself. Access navigation pane is over here at the left, the column. This is the Access navigation pane. Access navigation pane display icons for all tables, forms, queries, and reports. When you want to open any database object, you just click one of these icons and required object will open in the main Access window. If I click over here in this table, see it's highlighting the cell that is being created over here. You can type any name over here. Let's suppose I'm typing a name over here, just entering a name Maria. Okay, this being created a field. The field where name can also be changed. You can change or rename the field from here by entering the student name. Okay. Likewise, in the next cell, you can enter the name. Similar way, you can make a list over here of multiple names of the student. You can even expand the column like we can do it in Excel. Okay, in similar way, we can have the different column also. Over here, you can have the different name of the column by editing it. You can write further name over here. Let's suppose Iqbal is the surname of Mania. I have add another name over here and the surname of all these three students. Now you can change the field one name also. How you can change? Likewise that you change in the previous line. Over here, you can enter the name of the field one as a father. In the next column, you can even change the name of this field. Okay. Over here, you can enter contact number. This is the new field. Home address from here. Home address. Email address. You can expand the columns according to your requirement of the fields. See, I want to have the field of student name, father name, contact number, home address, and email. That's enough for me. So over here, you can add the contact number also. Let's suppose I add it in the second column. You can have another name. Then after that, you can have another contact number. In this way, you can have the home address also. You can enter any address randomly in the fields. Okay. I entered all the address of them students. Likewise, you can enter random email address just for the record. Next step, you can have the another email address for any student, and in the next step you will be having an email ID for other student. So this is done. Let me change the spelling over here, just gmail.com. You can do one more thing. You can even expand the field by field width. See over here, it's 11. You can do it. You can change the number. Let's suppose I did 17. It expanded the field. In a similar way, you can expand the rest of the fields so that the whole data is visible. See, now I have the data visible in all the fields. Home address will it requires a little bit of width more than the other widths. So what will I do? I will select this width. Let me do it in Excel. Let's increase the width over here. Let's decrease this width. You can decrease it and you can increase the width from here also. Better. Okay. So this is the just a basic table that can be created in an Excel spreadsheet. It's just similar like its look is just similar like an Excel table, but it has a different features like being properly in the form of a database. Because Excel is used in simple type of record, whereas this the Excel is used in simple type of records, whereas Access is being used in a database, and it is more professional in use as compared to MS Excel. Creating and saving Access database. Okay. The first step is to creating an Access database is to create a blank database like we did previously. We selected a blank database in the video. From here, you can have a new file. This is done from getting the started Windows option. When you run the Access program, the file is saved in one of the folders of your computer which you specify. The procedure of this file is click the start button. If you go to the initial step, what happened? You will go to the start button. You will select your Access file from here. Then you will click on it, and then you will have a screen in front of you that will open the Access, Microsoft Access in front of you. Okay. Now let me show you how you can save the data. From here, you can go to the save button. Let's simply save the file in the form of the table. Okay. Your file is saved in the form of the table, but when I go to save as an object, it will be saved as an object. save table 1 to copy of the table 1 as table, or you can even change the name of this. You can change the name by writing the other name record. When I will do OK, what will happen? You will go back to the home screen. See, there are two ways the table is being saved. One is the simple save, that is the table, and this same table is saved in another file, that is record. Means that the same table can be, the same data can be saved in different types of file by changing the names. I can even save this in a different type of name, that the save as database. Yes. When this is done, see what will happen. I have saved all the files in the form of the database. See, it's giving another option. I will change the name also. Will save the form of the database. You can have the same report. If you click on one of the file, your record will be open. There is no confusion in it. Okay? All these three files are being saved in the same pattern. Or you can open your record from here also. See, database is record database file is being shown over here. If you click on this file, it will also open the same thing that you have saved. So this is a basic concept of the Manus Access, how you can create a table. You can increase your field's name by adding more and more to it. And even over here also, see, we have the number and sequence status bar that shows that how many records have been entered. I have currently entered only 3 records, just in order to show you the simplest way to create a table in an Access. So you may add more records to it. Now the next thing that we will be doing, we will be working with tables. Okay, creating and saving an table, create a table. Now we will see the tables in a detailed form. There is another option over here, what you can do in it. One option was this. Then again, when we go to the create table design, you can see the table design from here. See, what I did not change the field. I just went on the create and I click on the table design. This thing is different. Now over here, you have to write the field name that are present in this record. Field name, we have ID, student name, father name, contact numbers, home address, email. Over here, we will write ID, student name, let me check the spelling. Then we have father name, after that you can check the fields name from here, which you have already entered in the table. Contact number, home address, email. Contact number, home address, and email. See, these data types are given as a text. Okay. From here, you can change the field size. There are certain options of the commands different that you can even change as per your need. Okay. You can change the field size also, that is 255. You can go 200 also. Okay. This will limit your field size. It's up to you. If you want to keep it the same as it is, by default, the field size is 255, which is given already mentioned in an Access software. Okay. Then assigning primary key in the student table. Okay. Now there is an option how we can assign a primary key. Choose a primary key, which in this case is a student ID. Student ID is a primary key in this key. Okay, because the ID thing is the thing that is unique for every student and it cannot be same for the different student. Okay, so you can select an student ID as a primary key. Now we will explore the option how to get a primary key symbol from here. Over here, you can easily have this as a primary key. You can select from here the primary key. If I click once, what will happen? See, they have shown a key over here. This mark of a key shows that this field is a primary key. One table can have more than one primary key also. Okay, but in this table only ID field, because student name can be similar, father name, surname can be similar, contact numbers might be, maybe if the students are sharing a room, they have the same contact number. Home address can also be same, because if the contact number of students sharing the room is same, then the home address can also be same if they are sharing the same room. And then email can also be similar for more than one student. So the best possible field is an ID field, which will always be different. ID field, NIC number, your admission number, your registration number in your school, college, or university is always different. So best suitable option is of the ID field. Okay. So the ID field is being used over here. Then after that, what we will do further, I hope I'm clear till now. What we will do further, we will see how more options about the table. Okay. This was just a basic thing. So you can practice this as your basic table. In the next video, I will show you the further stages how you can work on the access table. Up till now, you see what we did. We first enter the record of the students over here. Okay. Then I save the file in the form of the table 1 and the same table in the form of the different name that is default. Okay. In table 2, what we did, we simply go to the create tab, selected table design from here, and the table design appears over here. I just enter the field names and I selected an ID field as a primary key, because primary keys are always unique. It cannot be student name, father name, contact number, home address, email, because all other 5 fields can have the similar entry of 2 different students. Okay, similar entry, I means that student surname can be same, means father name can be same, even if the student, as I previously said, if they are staying at same area, they can have the same home address and contact number too, and email address can also be same if they are in sharing any sort of the room or address, or you're even sharing the similar device, they may have the same email address. So this was the basic concept of the access. Do practice this. It's just a basic idea of how you can use an access. In the next video, we will do further commands that can be used in the